Hello guys, and welcome back to the Why You Should Watch series, the series that targets soon-to-release topics and already existing shows that in our opinion must be watched. So sit back, relax, get some snacks, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Terror in Resonance, which was released on July the 10th of 2014 by Shinichiro Watanabe. Honestly guys, I don't know where to begin with this anime. Terror in Resonance really hits a deep spot in my personal life, and upon seeing this during release, my opinion still manages to remain the same. Personally, Terror in Resonance is possibly one of my favorite animes, and if not, it's my favorite anime. But I'll do my best to keep all biases out. Terror in Resonance is comprised of 11 episodes, which is only 3 hours and 40 minutes of your day. Get watching it, man! You may think this is quite short, and because of this, you may be asking whether it's worth to watch, because if it's so good, you're going to despise the fact that it doesn't continue any further. However, I believe this is the perfect climax that the viewer is itching for. Trust me, man. If you were to watch Terror in Resonance on a binging spree, it truly does feel like a movie, from cinematography to character development, all the way down to sound effects and background music. Instead of being your typical anime that relies on loud Japanese rock music, which, don't get me wrong, is sometimes outstanding, Terror in Resonance uses Icelandic music, which is quite calming at times, or saddening, which can either be a juxtaposition to the individual motifs of characters, or complementary to the intended purpose of thematic exploitation for drawing attention. Either way, one thing I can promise you is that the selected soundtrack for Terror in Resonance is definitely one that'll hit your soft spot. Terror in Resonance tells the story of 9 and 12, the two boys behind the masked figures of a terrorist group named Sphinx, with a mass destruction plan in order to wake up the world. The two boys should not exist, yet they stand strong in a world of deception and secrets while they make the city fall around them, all in hopes of bearing their tragic truth. The anime would be classed as a mystery, psychological thriller-based anime that plays a game of cat and mouse between the two terrorists and the police through riddles inspired by an Egyptian mythological creature named a Sphinx. Terror in Resonance is quite a sophisticated anime for only 11 episodes. You may think a lot of things are going on, and you may be in the dark for quite a lot of it, as most of the information has to be assumed by the viewers in hopes that they can grasp the ideas through scene directing. However, none of this is taken away from the plot or ruined the development of the story. Recurring themes that pass throughout this anime tend to be unity, trust, and new beginning, which thickens over each and every episode. Throughout watching the anime, we unravel the secret and backstory of 9 and 12, and soon discover why they decide to become terrorists, as well as watching them answer the question, well, why now? At first, as we watch the anime, it feels as if the characters are doing this because it's fun, and although it would be quite interesting to watch an anime based on two sociopaths destroying the world, unfortunately, this isn't one of them. Instead, we discover that there is a dividing line between the known and the unknown animosity of the world. The boys had grown in the shadows of society, never being allowed to discover what life truly meant and to expose its delicacy to the world through terrorism. Take it as you will, as I don't want to spoil anything further by saying anything more than what I just have. Because of that, let me throw some context in your face. As stated at the beginning of the anime, Shinichiro Watanabe is the director and creator of Terror in Resonance. If you're staring blankly at the screen wondering who he is, let me give you a few examples of what he's done. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Kids on the Slope, and Space Dandy. Furthermore, he was a storyboard artist for a few of Ergo Proxy's episodes and a unit director for Death Parade. But this is nowhere near the end of this man's history. Watanabe is very successful in the field of anime production, and he can be credited as a fantastic director that understands the trust between the viewer and what's happening on screen. This trust that he has built up allows for him to generally skip a lot of wasted time with backstories or uncanny explanations that most animes do, meaning you get straight to the point as to what's important. Secondly, his assistant Yuzuru Tachikawa, who is also quite well known for his episode directions in anime such as Mob Psycho 100, Maple Story, One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, Steins Gate, Bleach, and many more. Because we have these two fantastic raid bosses working on a single anime comprised of 11 episodes, we can rest assured that it was executed to the best of their own abilities. For the two main voice actors that play in 9 and 12, in the Japanese version of course, we have Kaito Ishikawa as 9 and Soma Saito as 12. Kaito 9 Ishikawa has been seen as Naofumi in The Rising of a Shield Hero, Kuki Urie in Tokyo Ghoul RE, Tobio Kageyama in Haikyuu, Genos in One Punch Man, Tenya Ida in My Hero Academia, and about 50 other successful animes as lead or off-lead characters that you may recognize. Soma 12 Saito has been seen as Tatsumi in Akame ga Kill, Yutaro Tsumugi in Audno Zero, Tadashi Yamaguchi from Haikyuu, Ray Starling from Infinite Dendrogram, and as well as about another 50 other successful animes as lead or off-lead characters. The two voice actors have had chemistry in the past through their history in anime since they've worked together on over 15 plus animes. And we're able to see that on set with the feelings that they can convey to one another and the audience, which is something we don't see quite often. Overall, this anime is definitely something I can safely recommend for you. My only disclaimer would be that you have to mentally prepare to be depressed for about 3 months. You'll be left in a dark space where nothing will be able to reach you. This anime will have such a big impact on your psyche, and if it doesn't, then there's something definitely wrong with you that needs to go get checked out, like ASAP. This is YOUKAI's take on Terror and Resonance and why you should watch it. We're looking to get better with each and every episode, so please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.